Hey, what's going on, A-Team? My name is Boris. I'm going to be your team leader for this week. Haha, that is awesome! Some of you might be wondering, hey, who the heck is Boris? And how come he's not Mike Kennard, who, according to the emails that were sent out earlier this trimester, I was led to believe would be the team leader for week 4. And in that you would be accurate, I must admit. Let me tell you what happened. Apparently, last week was a sucky week for all involved. And that is too bad. Mike, a little burned out, needed to take a little vacation. So he posts a Craigslist ad and says, I need some help, blah, blah, blah. I'm willing to offer a couple of these guys, which as you can see are American Budweiser beers, which happen to be Boris's favorite. And he says, hey, listen, I need some assistance with a team leader. I'm working with the greatest team in the world. This team we call like the A-Team. They get their stuff done. All you need to do is maybe do a cheesy video, maybe, I don't know, send out a few emails, do some compiling. And I'm like, say no more, I'm good compiler. I'm like #1 in my country. Anyways, I'm like, but I'm virtual. I'm obviously not in wherever the heck Thunderbird School of the Management is. And Michael is like, hey, that is no problem. These guys are virtual too. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is awesome. So anyways, I'm Boris. I'm coming to you live from Russia somewhere, maybe Ukraine, maybe Crimea. I don't know. Actually, know what the heck it is all the same anymore, right? That's some good Russian humor. I hope you appreciate that. If you're going to get along, you have to appreciate my Russian humor. And so that's apparently because you have global mindset, you understand these topical, contemporary, geopolitical references. Mike said you would find them funny. If you do not understand this joke about that I just made with the Crimea and the Russian and the Ukraine, then maybe you need to go to CNN.com or something and Google it or whatever. Anderson Cooper, I'm sure, is doing some amazing things on this. And I happen to love him. He is a handsome devil, very funny. Actually, I think he is swimming with the crocodiles right now. He's so ridiculous. He's like Putin, but without power. He's so manly and stuff. Anyways, let us focus. I'm sorry I start thinking about Anderson Cooper and Putin and how awesome it is to now have Crimean Peninsula again, and I just get all excited. I put my hat on today. How awesome is that? And whatever, I drank a few of these American awesome beers. It's no Popov or Stolichnaya, but it is delicious nonetheless. So, let us continue. Unlike last week, apparently, which was no good, terrible, niet, niet, niet. This week's assignment is going to be substantially better, I think. Very clear. Professor Pearson, she outlined it. I have reviewed the information, and I think I have good understanding as to what is expected. So, let me walk you through this. First and foremost, here, I've got notes somewhere. Yes, okay, here we go. Step 1, culture of on-demand. So apparently you guys have subculture of your own. I don't know. Maybe it's fraternity, maybe it's KGB, I don't even know. But I'm very excited to learn more about this. So, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about all the things that make up this unique, crazy little on-demand subculture. Very exciting, I guess, maybe if you're into such things. Next, that's going to be maybe a page, whatever, that's easy. Number 2, I don't know how to say that in Russian, whatever. But if I did, I'd say this, Russian number 2. Number 2, we're going to talk about Cotter's 8. We're going to look at this case, something about some Brazilian guy, Semklo, Semler, I don't even know. Apparently, he's crazy though, and he does all sorts of crazy things. And we're going to learn about him. I'm very excited. But what they want us to do, specifically Professor Pearson, is look at Cotter's 8 and apply them in the context of the case. And list the grade 8, and then kind of say hey, in this case, they did this, they did that, whatever. Some anecdotes, right? Who doesn't love the anecdotes? Pearson, she eats that stuff up. She loves it. And we're going to give it to her. Number 2B, Katzenbach. Not a Russian, just like Cotter. I don't know where she finds these stupid non-Soviet writers, but whatever. I am actually going to file a complaint with Joshua Allen, who I understand is director of program, about why no Soviets, but I don't know if I'll hear a response. Point is, I'm very disappointed, but Katzenbach, apparently she's very smart, has PhD, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to study again, looking at the Semler, Semco case, whatever, articulate some of the examples, anecdotes, you know the drill. One page, no problem, boom, we knocked that out, we're done. Oh, no, we're not done yet, because then we have to take another page and talk about, look at that, organizational change. Now, one of us within this group has to say, hey everybody, my organization is going through a change, and I would like to take microscope, big microscope, and have it put down looking at my organization, and have everybody around going, I would do this, I can't believe you're doing that, have you considered this? So like, to me that sounds ridiculous. Like, why would I want to have my organization put under microscope by people I really don't even know, except kind of virtually? But whatever, maybe you're into that. Maybe when we do on-demand cultural analysis, we will learn more about the kind of mindset that says, hey, let's look at my organization. So that's what we have to do. So maybe an organization, if you have one that is currently going through significant change, you want to raise your hand, virtually of course, and say, I would like to, share my experiences. Now, of course, if you raise your hand, you're probably going to have to do most of the work, right? So Boris not going to be doing that at all. Anyways, I'm sorry. Normally I'm a liar, but today I'm being kind of truthful. And Russians, as we all know, not very really known for being truthful, right? Hey, what? What is that, America? Do we have nuclear missiles in Cuba? No, that's ridiculous. That's so close, that would be so provocative. Why would we do such a thing? Mr. Kennedy, no, you don't want me to worry about that. Anyway, that's funny, that's a joke, that's Soviet humor. Anyways, okay, so this is what we're going to do. You now have a good gist of the assignment. I'm going to send out some emails. I'm thinking we utilize the Google Drive. We dump all sorts of information. We go according to the schedule, that Ichiro sent out. And I think we do really well. Easy peasy, right? I mean, come on, let's do this. And seriously, this week is going to be way stinking easier than last week, which was total bummer and did not enjoy. This one, with Boris at the helm, going to be awesome. No offense, Julie, you did an awesome job. It's not you, it's just the assignment. It just stunk, right? So Boris, you got the easy one. Haha, that's awesome. Go Ukraine. Yeah, right. Ukraine stinks. Russia's good.